Nice job, guys. Nice job.
Very nice job.
Hello, and thank you for joining us today for the Little House at Hopewell. I'm Chris Blisard. To my side, Angelica Ferguson, Zack Swol, and Anthony Cafaro.
How's it going?
Otherwise known as Antonio Banderas. You know, it's the same one, same one. We're going to be going over recent events that occurred here at our lovely school in Hopewell Valley. Angelica, you want to start us off?
Sure. The first thing we're going to look at is a tape of ice hockey, which is a very popular sport here at Hopewell, and Zach's going to tell us a little bit about that.
Well, all right. Our hockey team did very good this year. They went to the state finals when they got beat by the state champions, Brick. They drew a tough seed, which means basically they shouldn't have fought the best team, but they did. So they also won the Mercer County tournament against Hightstown, coming back from a 3-1 deficit in the third period. And that was quite amazing. Some star players are Stephen Cager, Brian Piccarello, Matt Altieri, and Peter Dolan. There's a nice score right there by Stephen Cager. I think a great season for the Hopewell Valley hockey team.
Thanks, Zach.
And we're back.
How's it going? Okay, we're going to be looking at next.
The multicultural fair.
Oh,
here
very
at
wonderful
Hopewell.
week we had there. Multicultural week. All different types of cultures were introduced to the kids at Hopewell Valley.
And I think we will be looking at
What we're going to see
Chinese.
right now is a student here, Luis Cruz. He is Hispanic, and he's going to be showing some Hispanic moves for us.
Very talented young man.
And
Reminds me of Pulp Fiction.
yes.
Now I
So-
think Luis is a native of Puerto Rico.
I think he is. Yeah, he speaks Spanish very well, and more than just the Spanish culture was shown here, multicultural event. Here you see, I believe, India, and there was also China, and there was like
Jerusalem.
Jerusalem, and here you see Mr.
Italian?
Rowland teaching people about the sitar. I don't think they had Italian.
No.
Yeah, a lot of the prominent cultures were overlooked.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see how it is.
But they got very deep into the cultures, which was very interesting. Like
Yeah.
Mr. Rowland playing the sitar, which is an instrument from India, and he did a very good job at it. And I think he plays electric guitar too.
Yes, he also plays guitar and bass and piano. Well-rounded man.
Luis did a good job too.
Yeah, Luis
Talented
dancing.
young man.
Yeah,
Very talented young man.
definitely.
Okay, next up is the yearly pageant of Mr. Hopewell. Now, what this basically is basically all the guys from the senior class hold like a talent
Beauty
search.
pageant.
Beauty pageant, basically for guys. You know,
Here we see Mr. Hopewell himself, TJ Brigada,
Yes.
as a fashion designer.
big time winner right there, TJ.
And here are his fashions that he designed. There you see Lindsay Thompson sporting a nice paper dress. And here's Mike Grillo wearing a box. Here's Matt Lunetta, who was a finalist.
And that's the end of that.
Yeah.
Very good talent show we had going on there. Okay, Zach, what do we got next, man?
We have the Josh Robinson interview.
Now that right there, that's a character like kid. You know, he has the what is it?
CBW.
Yeah, CBW. Caution, bad wrestler.
It's even at my house. Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Wow.
Cool.
But you can see for yourself. Here's Josh Robinson. Interview with.
Now you just got elected secretary of the student council. How did that make you feel, Josh?
Why, it made me feel very beneficent. I was enamored that I won, and best of luck to John Hart. And yes.
Well, it's not going to do him much good, but that's all right. Moving right along, what will you have to do as secretary?
Well, pretty much I will have to take notes at all the meetings that I attend for student council, and basically lay the smackdown with letting everyone know the information going on within the school.
That's groovy. Why do you want to do this?
Well, I want to do it because I want to make a difference. See, student council pretty much never has any electrifying moments, you can say. They plan a lot of stuff for the school, but no one ever looks towards them as, you know...
Spiritual leaders.
Yes, exactly. So I think by having Josh Robinson in Student Council, someone that gives a speech like he did the other day, and someone with a sense of humor like myself, I think that will start to make a change within Student Council.
Okay.
Yes.
We're back.
Great interview. Good job, Sam.
Now, next on the agenda is the blues workshop, which is considered to be blues music, and many students at Hopewell got to participate and play blues music. And Mr. Rowland was a big part of this. He played the guitar.
So was Mr. Seltzer. He played the harmonica.
And Mr. Corelli played the keyboard.
I got mean things on my mind. I got mean things on my mind. I don't need that. I got the blues about my baby.
Very good.
Blues Workshop was a lot of fun.
Now we have two of our own musicians that are going to be performing blues right now.
It's a little blues tribute.
Matt and Nick. Let's hear it, guys. Good job.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Now, those are the kids that are going to go places in life. Right there.
Next on the list is an interview with Mr. Rowland, and I think Zack over here interviewed Mr. Rowland.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I interviewed him about what he had, what kind of got him interested in music and stuff like that, because you just saw before that he was in the blues workshop, and I asked him all kinds of questions like that, how he started, what is, my cheeks are very red today. Guess where's this hat? Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Why don't we look at that interview now?
What first got you interested in music?
Wow. First got interested in music, I guess, I think when I was a kid, probably around middle school. I started playing music myself, listening to Beatles albums, things like that. I think being interested in music when you're a kid is kind of hard to avoid, and I'm sure it started as the identity issues that most kids start with.
Okay. All right. What's your favorite kind of music to play, and why?
All kinds. It's very hard to answer that one. Depends on my mood, what I'm interested in at that point, and probably what instrument I'm near. I've kind of gone back and forth, and only because of the festival that we just had, I've been playing a lot of blues lately. Not that I think that's necessarily my strength, but that's been fun lately. So I'd say blues for the last month, and lots of different stuff before that.
Wow.
Yeah.
What an interview.
Nice interview, Zach.
Good interview.
Who was that strapping young man to the left of Mr. Rowland? Yeah.
With those
I
rosy
don't know,
red
but I
cheeks.
sure want a hot
Looking-
date with him.
Looking at him, I feel like a giddy schoolgirl.
Yeah, me too.
Next up is...
Skateboarding!
Oh, yes. nice. Very good job. Very nice job.
I think skateboarding gets the movie clip of the day.
Yes, totally.
Yeah, definitely.
Totally.
Being
That's
the
our
best.
Our
coffee
favorite clip.
toast of the day. Totally. And our flour toast.
Yeah.
Right
Okay.
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 Now in
right.
Hopewell Valley High School, there's a senior who's probably one of the best skaters
No,
there are.
not the best, but one of the best.
One of
One of the best.
One of the best.
Pete Eldridge is
Probably the best.
Probably the best
Yeah.
in our school. Pete Eldridge.
But-
I have to say.
He's practically pro.
Yeah.
Hello,
exactly.
my name is
Yeah.
Chris
Oh,
Davis,
darn
and
you,
I'm
bro.
here with Jan Robita, and I'm going to do an interview on skateboarding with him. Before anything, do I have permission to use this on cable?
Yeah, you can use this table.
Okay, what got you into skateboarding? Do you have any influences?
Most influential thing probably was just seeing my friends skateboard when I was growing up. Like one of my best friends, he had a board, and I used to just ride around with him. And after a while, I'd see more and more kids doing it, like in Princeton and around here. So one day, I just asked my mom for a board, and pretty much been doing it for a while, off and on. And now it's just become my main hobby. Probably it's what I'd like to do.
Where do you usually skateboard at, and what makes a spot good to skate at?
We usually just skate around any of these, towns around here, Hopewell, Pennington, Trenton, anywhere that's got good stuff, like lots of different obstacles, like stairs and rails and stuff, anything that we can learn new tricks on or progress in our skateboarding, anything that's fun.
What are some...
And we're back.
That was
Very
great.
good interview.
Nice
Very
interview,
good.
Chris.
Very good job.
All right, now, as the last clip of our show, as we bid you farewell, is a clip of Chris Davis, our resident VCR operator.
And skateboard expert.
Yes, Chris is an excellent skater, and we're going to see Chris skateboard right now. Thanks for joining us. Last words, guys.
Goodbye yourselves.
Later.
Coffee.
So, adios.